We're going to be solving absolute value inequalities. The inequality part is what's different for today. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of like a review of what we did Thursday and Friday. First of all, there's two different ways that we can write an inequality. So you might see it split up, where x is greater than negative a and x is less than a, or they can push it together and write it as 1. You'll see it probably both ways. If it's pushed together like this as one kind of whole inequality, what's happening on your number line is that we are using the numbers inside your 2 points. All right, so if your inequality is pushed together like that, it's because you're using the numbers inside your 2 endpoints. And then vice versa, if it can't be written together, so if it's written like that, then your numbers are the ones going outwards. This will make more sense when we do an example, so don't worry too much about it just yet. Just know you either are going to be shading inside or outside. One of the two. Inside or outside.
Do we ever? Oh, we do have. Like, if it's like greater than equal to.
You're talking about the circles?
Oh, because if it's open, then it doesn't count, and if it's closed, then it does. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, so how you know if you have an open circle or not. So if you have an open circle, that means that you do not have the inequality bar. It's like the equivalent of a dotted line. So open circle means you do not have the inequality bar. Closed circle means that you do have the inequality bar. All right, number 1. Yeah, I know. Sorry. All right, so first you're going to look. You have to get your bars all by themselves first. There can be nothing on the outside of your absolute value bars. And on number 1, there are no numbers on the outside. So I'm going to start by splitting up my equation into 2 separate equations. The first equation, you write exactly the same way. Just take the bars off. So 3x plus 4 less than or equal to 8. Exactly the same way, you just take the bars off. Say it again. And then on the other one, 3x plus 4 stays the same, but what do we need to change? Change it to a negative 8. And, yeah. And we're going to flip the inequality sign. So the negative 8, or the 8 turns to a negative, and your inequality sign flips, which is what's different for today.
I have a question.
What?
Will we ever have to change if it has a bar underneath it or not?
No, that'll stay as a bar.
Okay, simplify that for me so I can write that in. So the second one, it's a
Flip, double flip.
double flip. Bet.
So on this second one, we are going to double flip. We are going to flip that, and we are going to flip that. All right, so double flip on the second one. All right, from here, you just solve your equation out, or inequality. What is the first step to get x by itself?
Subtract 4.
Subtract 4. There's a hole in the window, so it makes this like, yeah. It's kind of cool during like Halloween if it like gets rainy and stuff and dark, and then it's windy. And then, yeah.
Delicious.
All right, and then to get rid of the 3, you divide by 3, so x equals 4 thirds.
Wait, equal?
No, sorry, less than, or equal to.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, equal to?
Less than or equal to. Yep, less than or equal to.
So now we're doing it to the other one.
Yeah, so now we're going to do it to the other side. So minus 4, minus 4.
Yeah, already done.
3x is greater than or equal to negative 12? Angie, then what do you do?
And then you divide by 3 on both sides to get x greater than equal to negative 4.
All right, good. On the number line, I know that there are tick marks.
It better be negative 12.
Angie. Sorry. I know there are tick marks on your number line. If you want to put numbers on your number line, that's totally fine with me. I really just need you to put these two numbers on your number line. All right, so I don't really care about all the other stuff. If you want to do it, great. But I need these two numbers on your number line. Which one is going to go first?
The 4/3.
No,
negative 4, sorry.
Yeah, negative 4. A smaller number is going to go first. I don't care where you put it. Just put it somewhere. And then 4/3 is over here to the right somewhere. So it goes from small number to big number. The smallest number comes first. Do I have an open circle or a closed circle?
Close circle on both sides.
Right, they're both closed. And now I want to figure out which way I'm going to shade. So on this one, 4/3, is it less than or greater than? So are you going to the left or to the right?
To the left.
To the left. So y'all are going to be shading to the left here. On the negative 4, is that greater than or less than?
Greater than.
So are you going to the right or to the left?
To the right.
To the right. So you're going to be shading inside. Now, if you are not good with your less than or greater than signs, I have this little trick that you can use. Alright, if you look here at your inequality sign, do you see how it makes an arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, is your arrow pointing to the left or to the right? To the left. So, from the number 4/3, you are shading to the left.
Which way is left?
Make sense? This arrow is pointing to the right. So from the number negative 4, you are shading to the right.
Which one is left?
Left. Right.
Are you ever going to want us to like scale it out like on your test or something?
Like the number line?
Yeah.
No, I don't care about that.
Oh, I love you.
That's why I'm saying you don't have to worry about scaling your number line. I just need my two numbers on there. Like your two answers I need. And then just make sure the smaller one goes first, because otherwise it's not right.
Thank you for
It just needs to be in the right order. I know. Okay, column sticks. Ready? On number 2, who's 8? Emery, are you 8?
No.
Yes, you are. You liar. Okay. All right, Emery, what is going to be my first step on number 2? And then what's the other one going to be?
2x minus 1 is greater than negative 5.
Very good. So, first one, write it the exact same without the bars. The second one, you're going to flip your sign and change it. Whatever it is, you change that sign as well. If it's positive, turn it negative. If it's negative, turn it positive. Okay.
I have a question.
What's up?
Why don't... Never mind. It's a dumb question.
4. Brianna.
Just continue like
Add 1. Very good. Add 1. Add 1. 2x is less than 6. 20. Lily, are you 20?
Yeah.
What do I do next?
Did you divide it by 2 yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so divide by 2 and then x is less than 3.
Good. All right. X is less than 3. Now for the other side. 17. Perseda? What do I do on this one? Can you see it? Say it again. Plus 1. Very good. Plus 1. Plus 1. 2x is greater than negative 4. 13. I bet you. All right, which number is going to come first? Don't answer unless you are
negative 2. Oh.
negative 2.
Know it all. Foiled again.
Okay, don't answer about whether it's an open circle or a closed circle unless you are Daniela. Open, very good.
We like an open person.
Okay, and for the shading. Caitlin. Okay, sorry. So on the 3, which way are we going? Are you saying to the left? Yes.
To the left, to the left.
Okay, and then on the -2?
Pues lo que tienes es
To the right. Very good. So we are shading on the inside.
Are they always gonna go into each other?
They will either go into each other or out. Right. So if they're going the same way, you probably didn't flip this time. Okay, flip it over on the back. We are going to do problems 7 and 8, and then we will be done.
7-11.
Okay, why are you killing me? Like, we were on good terms when you said we didn't have to, do that thing with the line, and then you came through with number 7.
What's wrong with number 7?
There's a line thing?
Yes!
Oh, the A.
Okay, focus back up here. Jasmine. It's okay, Jasmine will answer the next question. Yes, you have to get rid of the absolute value sign first. So we are going to -2 on both sides. All right, Jasmine, what do I do next?
Wait a minute.
Very good. Divide by 3. Now, a lot of y'all are not getting your absolute value sign by itself before you split up your equation. You have to get it all by itself before you can split it up and take your bars away.
Or why?
Alright. So, once again, you have to get it all by itself. Now, let's see. Who's going to help me write? Faith is. Alright, Faith.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the 2 equations.
Both of them?
Both of them.
4x minus 5 is more than 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. And then 4x minus 5 is less than -11. What am I supposed to say?
Greater than.
Greater than.
Oh.
Greater than is the correct.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so to help me solve the left side, Evelyn, what's the first step? Add 5, very good. And Evelyn, go ahead, tell me the second step as well. Very good, and then divide by 4. All right, Josh. Next one, what's the first step?
Add 5.
Add 5, and then Josh, go ahead and tell me the second step.
Divide by 4.
Divide by 4, very good. So x is going to be less than, I can reduce this.
3/2.
Yes, very good. Okay, now, don't answer unless you are
Faithfully selling.
Criterion. Which number goes first? -3/2. And open circle or closed circle, Leslie. Open. All right, and Isabel. -3/2. Am I going to be shading to the left or to the right? Left.
Stop.
And then on the 4, are you going to the left or to the right?
Left, right, left. Right.
Uh-huh.
There is a 2 left.
Okay, I understand the world.
Very good.
Wait, so if I have a closed circle, bless you, and